what you want, what you want.
Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88, and this weekend I went to the movies and I saw the 2014 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Michael Bay did not direct this, he actually produced it, and thank God. But for this movie, it was awesome. I loved it. I have to say, I had a great time seeing this movie. I really enjoyed it. I love the action, I love the visual effects and the 3D effects on the turtles too, the arts and designing. That was terrific. Storyline, like the origins, their origins are really different, and even there are some different alternatives, not to all characters, but the only thing they changed were the Foot Clan. They're not ninjas anymore, and they made them as mercenaries. I think it was a bad move to make them as mercenaries. They shouldn't stick to staying with them as turtles, because in every comic book or every TV show or the live action movie, we never see the ninjas, the Foot Clans, as mercenaries. We always see them as ninjas. I think it was a bad move for them to change them, and wearing these ridiculous masks I didn't like about them at all. And the storyline, however, is very complicated. So the main stars, which are the Turtles, and of course Megan Fox, who plays as April O'Neil. It's about seeing April O'Neil as a news reporter. We see her gain the job, the story that she really wanted, and however nothing goes well for her, and all of a sudden that's where she meets up the Turtles. And after a while she gets fired from her job, and no one believes her. They don't really understand that there are real turtles out there, the real vigilantes, and she tracks down the Foot Clan, and they get their ass kicked by them. And I should at least explain that about the Turtles. Their characteristics, they're still the same. Their personalities remain the same. Leo is practically the leader. Donnie is still the brains out of the whole group. Raphael is always the hothead, the rebel, and he's my favorite character. I even love his designing, so thumbs up for him. And Michelangelo is Michelangelo. Still the party dude, wisecracking kind of jokester. There is a lot of jokes and comedies in this film, but it is funny, and I do enjoy it. Sometimes it gets a little annoying by Mikey, but that's who he is, and that's how he likes to roll. And technically, I also love is the Shredder's new designing. He's not the same Shredder, or not really that we know, that we think that's a Rokosaki, but they only call him as the Shredder, not a Rokosaki or a Master Rokosaki. I love his new designing, this machinery armor, and we see the 3 sets of knives coming out, and then we see the next other 3 sets of knives. But he's much more of a combination between a Silver Samurai and the Wolverine, with the knives come out, and then the knives like come back to him like it magnetizes his suits. That's what I love about it. I like the new suit. I like the new technology that they're trying to put in, and then making all the graphic designings and the CGI effects, and makes it really more realistic. And then another character, Splinter. I don't like his design. I don't like why he's so small and skinny. He looks like a little tiny skinny rat, a little teeny tiny rat. I mean, that's what he looks like. He looks a little bit like a rat and a donkey all combining. And Will Arnett, who plays as Vern, he didn't do too much. He just only talks, and he doesn't do much of action. He only just talks and be at like a comedy. So I didn't like his character. I wish he wasn't in it. I love the action scene. The action scene was so intense. I was dying. I loved it so much. I had a shell of a time. That's right, I said it. I had a shell of a time. It was great. So just to rate this movie for Ninja Turtles, I would have to give this a 8.9 out of 10. I enjoyed the action scene. I loved it. I love the turtles, their new designing. I love it so much. And the storyline was very complicated still, and the origins just to make them, you know, take place as in a lab, to make them as experiments. I didn't like that at all. I don't see why they made them as experiments. And like I said, to the Foot Class, they made them as mercenaries. That was a bad move for them to make them as mercenaries. They shouldn't stick them as ninjas. But hopefully, if they do make another turtle, another sequel, they should bring the Foot Clan back in as ninjas, and maybe bring Casey Jones. Like, bring a new Casey Jones in it. And we need to get is Bebop and Rocksteady, because that's the only two characters I want to see them in live action. I'll be looking for it when it comes on Blu-ray and DVD. And this is P.M.R.Bonez88 signing off. His saying is Raph.
Cowabunga.
Yep. And peace.